Hello everyone, DJ Aaron here. We're going to do a rundown of my studio gear. And, I've built up some studio gear over the course of a few years now. Up on top, well, first off, I'm going to say that I got everything in a rack system. But before I go any further, up here is my Audio-Technica ATLP 120. Everything works on it, even the anti-skate when it's level. So yeah, everything works. And yeah, I got the Audio-Technica VM95C on this turntable. It's a it's a very solid performer. Works pretty well when playing albums on a Friday night, show-wise. Down here is the newly acquired CD player by Gemini. And yes, it is 2 decks. And I do like to play CDs on the show every now and then. So that is why I opted to get a rack unit CD unit. And it works pretty well. And probably one of the best ones by Gemini, in my opinion. And it also has your USB, so you could play MP3s and such. So I'm just gonna grab a disc here and throw it in. Grab another disc and I'll throw that in too. All right. So there's disc 2. So what I like about this system is it automatically pauses after it loads. So you can see it pause, and then you can select whatever tracks you want. So let's just say if I want track 10, I can do track 10. Let's just say on this disc I want track 2. There's track 2, etc. And then I can just press play. And that goes there. And if the song is done in that deck, I can press play over here, which is nice as well. If I want to play CDs on the show, I can do so. And then you have your jog mode, you have your search, and that's the same for each deck. So I can search through frames, which is nice. So that's nice. I can re-cue that, which is cool. All right, so there's that. Pretty nice little unit, I would say. So yeah, pretty nice little unit. kind of nice for shows. And down here is my Pyle PTA 1000 BT. It is a good amplifier, and it powers Radio Shack down there and the Radio Shack up there. So I have two speakers connected. I have 75 watt RMS speakers, so that helps as well. You don't want to have higher RMS speakers. Kind of lower the wattage, the better. Max music power is 160 watts, so that's more than enough for this amp anyways. It works, and I got the since this is an open rack, so right back there you'll see how it's hooked up. I have the 1/4 inch going in, and then this is just connected via speaker wire, and there's the CD players back there, so that's how that works. Right down here is the Behringer Xenix 1222 USB. Had this mixer since, I guess 2024. It's been a solid performer ever since. The only quirk with this is I have this channel muted. You see how it's still muted? The button to this sticks, so I have to pull up the button a little bit. But other than that, it's a solid performer. Like I was saying, all the other mute buttons work just fine, except for 11 and 12. That button sticks for whatever reason. But if I just avoid that button, it's not a big deal. If I just avoid it, all my connections are connected right there. 1/4 inch, and then I got the XLR to 1/4 inch going from the mixer into the back of the amplifier, which does help. The only thing though is I do have a ground loop isolator, which is down there. That helps with any hum that comes in over the amplifier. Just by itself, it will create a hum, but if you add a ground loop isolator, that quiets it down quite a lot, and it seems to help quite a bit. Down here is my main PC for all my live streaming stuff, when I do cam up and all that, and CD ripping and stuff like that. And here's my monitor. It's a Samsung display. Pretty good display. I like it. It's serving me well, and I enjoy it. Right there is my Shure SM48 microphone, and that's connected into the channel 1 strip of my mixer. And then up there is my Logitech C615 webcam. It's a 720p webcam, but it can go all the way up to 1080. But it's a it's a good webcam all around. Pretty good. Pretty good and standard. Wireless keyboard, wireless mouse, DVD drive for ripping music into the computer. Got a spare mixer down there in case this one takes a dump. You gotta have a spare mixer, extra rack parts, and all that. So yeah, I got a pretty cool rack, and got this off of Amazon as well. And like I said, it's an open rack, no sides or anything. Pretty cool if I need to access anything and route cables, etc. It's open, so you don't need to take sides off or anything like that. But yeah, pretty cool. If you're starting a kind of a online radio studio kind of thing, you need something like this, because you know, you can mount your amplifier, you can mount your CD players, you can put your turntable on top of there, and all that, etc. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. Peace out, practice and enjoy, and feel free to leave a comment if you have one.